that big boss that's special. It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Level 2 Gaming. It's Keegan here, and we're continuing our playthrough of Mario 64. Mario decided to take a nap here. As you can see, he's resting in front of his picture here. But let's wake him up. Get up, Mario! And we're gonna jump in. And in this episode, I'm gonna talk a little bit about a more personal subject. Fall into the cage. I think this is the owl one, if I remember correctly. It's a personal subject. I recently. I recently have lost a ton of weight. I used to be about 2 years roughly ago. I wore extra large shirts, was just out of shape, needed to get back in shape, and made the commitment to start running and working out and eating better, and it's helped a lot with getting back in shape, obviously. So a little bit of backstory on me as I missed it. Dang it. So when I was a kid, I was always really tiny and really skinny. Like, I played sports, which obviously you run around constantly. I played basketball, baseball, soccer. I did a year of football, which we don't talk about that year. But all through high school, I was super skinny because I ran a lot and I just played sports. And like I said, sports just, you're running around. Soccer, you run miles at a time in a game and wouldn't think twice about it. Well, then college happened. And when college happened, I didn't only stop playing sports, I continued eating like I was in high school with all the pizza, and honestly the late night Taco Bells is what killed me the most, more than like alcohol. I wasn't a huge drinker. Am I high enough? Oh, get in there. Come on. But I wasn't a huge drinker. I did drink alcoholic beverages in college because, you know, I need to do this again. Because that's what you do. But I gained my freshman year of college. They talk about the freshman 15. I gained the freshman 30. And at one point, this is going to sound really sad or whatever, but at one point, whenever we went to Taco Bell, you know, like the 10 taco meal where you can choose 10 tacos and mix it between tacos and burritos, I was eating one of those by myself. And I didn't think twice about it. I mean, I knew I was gaining weight. People joked about it and all this. But I didn't really think about it. I didn't care, honestly. I had other things that were on my mind and didn't really care about it. Well, flashback to... Oh, I missed it again. Flashback to about, I don't know, a year and a half ago. I started losing weight. I actually lost weight twice. So the first time I started losing weight because the place I was working just cut back my hours, so I had a lot more free time. So in my free time, because I didn't have any money because I was cut back on hours, I would go running because it's free to go running. And I found a cool trail. If you're in the St. Louis area, there's a trail called Lewis and Clark. Oh, did I get it? I got it. Yeah, Lewis and Clark out in Weldon Springs, which is really it's an eight-ish mile trail. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background there's an ice cream truck driving by my window right now, so you might be able to hear that. But anyways, Lewis and Clark Trail is about 8 miles-ish long, and I would run that pretty much every day because I was bored, had time, why not? And doing that enough, obviously you lose a ton of weight. I mean, I didn't run it first, I walked it. I started walking, the way I did it was I started walking initially at a local trail for about a mile, and then went up to 3 miles, or 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, and then I started upping the pace. Ooh. So I started upping the pace, and then from there I did longer distances, and I got up to 8 miles. And so the first time I lost weight was just because I exercised. I didn't change my eating habits at all. I really just started exercising way more. Oh no! Shot into the blue. Well, that didn't go well. So I just started exercising more, and I lost 40 pounds. So, which is great. I mean, I felt good. It was awesome. Well, then I got full-time at the job I was working at, and obviously I had less free time, which means in my free time I wanted to do other things besides go running, because I was not as bored. So I stopped running, continued eating like I was, and just honestly gained a lot of that weight back. At my heaviest, I was 208 pounds, which is not horrible, but it is is considerable. I mean, my body type usually, I mean, my ideal weight for my height is anywhere from about 160 to 175, depending on body composition. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but that's one of the things that go into it is, oh, look, I'm standing on the edge. That's my ideal weight. So my goal weight this time, I kind of got fed up with fat jokes, all this kind of stuff. So my goal weight this time was to hit one. First, initially, it was to lose the 40 pounds again. So go back to 168 was my goal. If I got back there, I would have been happy. Would have been done with it. Yeah, would have been more than thrilled actually to get back there. Well. Slowly but surely, I did make it back. So I didn't really exercise a whole heck of a lot more. I initially started by changing my eating habits. So like what I did was, instead of eating out, so at one point I was eating out, God, probably every day, at least once, if not twice. So instead of doing that, I would say, where are the other red coins? So instead of doing that, I would eat out I'd limit myself to 4 times a week or 5 times a week. Narrow it down, and then slowly cut back as I go along. Because I never really... Oh, there they are. I missed them. Never totally changed my diet. Where are they at? Sorry, I gotta concentrate here for a second. Because I gotta get these coins. I don't know if I can get them now, though. I think they're too low. Can I turn around? Turn around? Don't hit the building. Nope, we can't get him. In a second. Oh, just short. Nope, we're gonna stop it there then. We can't get him. Might try that star again. But anyways, I cut back on a lot of my eating habits. Slowly but surely, because the problem I had before when I tried to like diet, I guess, is I tried to do everything at once, and nobody likes to diet, let's be honest. It's not fun. So what I did is I cut back on going out, and then when I did go out, I cut back on my portion size. So instead of eating 10 tacos when I went to Taco Bell, I would get my meal of choice now when I do eat Taco Bell is a number 7, which is a chicken quesadilla with a crunchy taco with no lettuce, and then I'd get a large drink. And then I'd also get either a bean burrito, which bean burritos are one of the worst things you can buy nutritionally for you. I mean, any fast food's horrible, but comparatively, the bean burrito is just eating garbage, essentially. It does nothing for you. So I'd eat that now. I mean, again, I don't eat out nearly as much as I used to, but I still eat out. I don't say no to food, because if I tell myself no, I'm gonna make sure I hit this. Okay. If I tell myself no, I want the food, I want that even more then. So if I said I couldn't have Taco Bell at all, I would want to eat Taco Bell pretty much every day. It's just the way I am. So instead of telling myself I couldn't have something, I just had to have less of it. Oh, I missed that last one. And I cut back. And then from there I started exercising. I continued doing, I did the walks. I think I missed, okay. I walked starting the 1 mile a day again because I was back to square one. Did that. Then I went into 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, so on and so forth. And the weight started coming off. So I went from like I said, I was an extra large a couple years, I missed it again. An extra large a couple years ago to I now, just the other day at work, my work t-shirt is now a small. And I think, honestly, I'm probably a medium when I go back, like if I go back to, well, I go back to the gym now. Got it. A medium if I start gaining weight when it comes to like muscle, because that's what I'm working on now. I've lost the weight I wanted to. I'm happy with the weight loss, my body fat. It's now toning back up to the muscle. So I'm doing that now, and I'm probably going to have to switch back to a medium shirt, which I'm fine with. Really, there's one person that told me, and she gave me the greatest advice, was don't worry about the number anymore. Worry about how you look, how you feel. Because if you look at the number, you're always going to fight to get to that number. Like, no matter what it is, you're always going to fight to get to a number, and you're never going to be happy because your weight's going to go up and down. But she goes, if you gain muscle and you like the way you look, or even if you don't gain muscle, if you just like the way you look and you're confident with yourself, then you'll be a lot happier than trying to go after numbers. So the scale in my apartment, the batteries died, I don't know, roughly, I would say probably 6 or 7 months ago. So I've not weighed myself in about 6 or 7 months. Like I said, there for a while, I was going to try and lose weight, looking at the scale. I stopped weighing myself and just kind of went on the eye test, I guess, like how I looked. Also, when it came to how I felt. So, like, when I had work, did I have energy? Because I notice now, even when like I said, I still do eat out, eat Taco Bell, eat McDonald's. To be honest, most of us still do that, even if we are on a diet. But I feel like crap afterwards, because those don't do anything for your body. If I eat home-cooked meals, my favorite meal is just chicken and putting different seasonings on it, and then a side of vegetables with some bread. Cut back on the bread, because it's not great for you, but I love my bread. But I do that pretty much as I can for dinner or for lunch, and it's awesome. Makes you feel good about yourself. So, long story short, I ended up losing now close to, like I said, I haven't stepped on the scale in a few months, but I'm going to guess probably close to 50 pounds again. So total, I've lost almost over at least 100 pounds, if not more. Wait, 90 pounds. Yes, I've lost about 90 pounds, if not more. But it's awesome. Like at work now, people compliment me. They're like, "Oh, you look good. I can tell that you've been losing weight." And I did a before and after post on Facebook on my personal page, and it's just crazy how much I've changed. I mean, you don't see it incrementally, but when you get an old picture and you put it up to a new one, you kind of realize how far you've come. So I just want to say, if you guys struggle with body image or you struggle with weight or whatever it may be, just know that if you do put your mindset to it, don't change everything at once. Take baby steps. You can and will achieve your goals. I'm by no means ever going to be a bodybuilder. I never set out to be a bodybuilder. I'm never going to be the biggest guy. I'm never going to be the skinniest guy. I just want to be happy with me. And if I can be happy with me, then I've achieved my goal. That's my goal. So with that being said, I'm going to end this episode here before we jump into the snow world here. I hope you guys got something out of that. I know I rambled a little bit because trying to play and tell stories at the same time is not the easiest thing to do. But just know, in the end, be happy with yourself. Whatever that may be. However shape you may be, whatever you may be, just be happy with yourself and who you are. So thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, welcome to the second level. Whoa. Over here. Yahoo! Don't go too far. Okay. I thought I died. Oh! Don't do that.